He also is a member of the football team and plans on playing basketball and baseball while at PHS. Luke's future plans are to attend Mizzou and do something with statistics or in the sports field. Luke enjoys rooting for the St. Louis Cardinals and keeping up with his favorite sports teams. Luke is escorting our freshman maid, Miss Taylor Alexis Moorfield. Taylor is the 14-year-old daughter of David and Tanya Moorfield. She is the granddaughter of Charles and Joanne Dennison of Chaffee and Ricky and Faye Now and Dwight and Arlene Forrester and the late Jimmy Forrester. She has one sister, Amber. Taylor is a member of Art Club, Beta Club, FCCLA, FBLA, and the First Baptist Church Youth Group. She is also a member of the volleyball team. Taylor's future plans are to attend college, start her career, and raise a family. She enjoys hanging out with friends in her spare time. Our sophomore night, Mr. Tyler Blake Jones. Tyler is the 15-year-old son of Debbie Cook and Jamie Scott of Portageville and Chris Jones of New Madrid. He is the grandson of Claudie and Brenda Cook of Portageville and Teresa and the late Russell Jones of New Madrid. He has one sister, Lauren. Tyler is a member of FBLA. He is also a member of the football team, baseball team, and basketball team. Tyler's future plans are to attend college, get married, and start a family. He enjoys hunting, fishing, and hanging out with his friends. Tyler is escorting our sophomore maid, Miss Talacia Luster. Talacia is the 15-year-old daughter of Katina Hicks and Telly Luster. She is the granddaughter of Clarence and Evelyn Hicks of Portageville. She has three brothers, Daryl Hicks, Demetrius Luster, and Tevin Luster. She has one sister, Bobby Luster. Talacia is a member of FBLA, FFA, Student Council, and the First Baptist Church Youth Group. She is a member of the volleyball team, basketball team, and softball team. Talacia's future plans are to attend Ole Miss, major in criminal justice, become a detective, and start a family. She enjoys hanging out with her friends and playing with her little cousins. Our junior night is Mr. Landon DeLille. Landon is the 17-year-old son of Bud and Joni DeLille. He is the grandson of Robert and Matilda Eftink and the late Buddy Ginger DeLille. He has one brother, Wayne, and two sisters, Mallory and Emily. Landon is a member of Beta Club, FBLA, FFA, and the St. Eustatius Youth Club and Youth Choir. Landon's future plans are to attend college, study law enforcement, and have his own hunting TV show. He enjoys hanging out with friends and playing the guitar and drums. Landon is escorting our junior maid, Miss Tiana Delonia Ray. Tiana is the 16-year-old daughter of Hattie Parchell of Portageville and Darius Ray of Caruthersville. She is the granddaughter of Lula Mae Parchell and the late Willie James Parchell of Portageville and Betty Griffin of New Madrid. She has 5 brothers and sisters, Darius Ray, Amanda Green, Nicole King, LaJoy Green, and Renee King. Tiana is a member of FBLA and Livingstone Baptist Church. She is a varsity cheerleader and a member of the basketball team. Tiana plans on attending college, becoming a physical therapist, get her license in cosmetology, and make her mom and stepdad proud. She enjoys doing hair and hanging out with her best friends, Elia, Brianna, and her sister, Nicole. Our senior night, Mr. Miles Stafford. Miles is the 18-year-old son of David and Tammy Brands and Scott and Summer Stafford. He is the grandson of Pansy Stafford and the late Jim Stafford and Philip Doc Smith and the late Frida Foster. He has 3 brothers, Adam, Case, and Colt, and 3 sisters, Sarah, Scott, Beth Ann, and Mindy. Miles is a member of Art Club, Beta Club, FBLA, and St. Eustatius Youth Group. He is a member of the football team and baseball team. Miles' future plans are to attend college. He enjoys hanging out with his friends in his spare time. Miles is escorting our senior maid, Miss Haley Brianne Godare. Haley is the 17-year-old daughter of Lee Ann Kreidler and Brian Godare. She is the granddaughter of Robert and Sharon Gremore and Polly Adkins. Haley is a member of Art Club, Beta Club, FBLA, NHS, and St. Eustatius Catholic Church. Her future plans are to attend pharmacy school, get married, and start a family. She enjoys hanging out with friends in her spare time. Our football homecoming king, Mr. Ben Story. Ben is the 17-year-old son of Joe Crockett. He has 1 brother, Adam, and 1 sister, Molly. Ben is a member of FBLA, NHS, Secretary of Student Council, and Senior Class Vice President. He is a member of the varsity football team, basketball team, and baseball team. Ben's future plans are to attend college, major in sports medicine, become a physical therapist, get married, and start a family. He enjoys long walks on the beach, writing poetry, and horseback riding. Ben is escorting our football homecoming queen, Miss Brooke Nicole Posey. Brooke is the 17-year-old daughter of Lisa and Britt McClendon and Steve Posey. She is the granddaughter of Brenda Patterson and the late Ed Patterson and Darlis Posey and the late Bill Posey. She has 1 brother, Blake. Brooke is a member of Art Club and FBLA. She is also a varsity cheerleader. Brooke's future plans are to attend college, major in dental hygiene, and become a dental hygienist. She then hopes to marry the love of her life and have a beautiful family. She enjoys hanging out with friends, tweeting, and shopping. The bearers this evening are Nathan Mayab, Ella Roan, and Phoebe Roan. Mr. Nathan Mayab is the 5-year-old son of Ashley, a.k.a. Coach Red, and Julie Swims. He is the grandson of Don and Tanya Swims of Portageville and Robert and Brenda Patrick of East Prairie. He has 3 brothers, Jordan, Nate, and Nick. He is in Miss Kelly Hayes' kindergarten class. He loves playing with his brothers, jumping on the trampoline, riding his razor and helping the volleyball girls chase down balls. Miss Ella Olivia Roan is the 4-year-old daughter of Micah and Dawn Roan. She is the granddaughter of Mike and Mary Roan and Ronnie and Pam Schrock. She attends preschool at Portageville Elementary. She has a dog named Belle and a cat named Gabby. Ella loves playing dress-up with her friends, dancing to her favorite music, and doing gymnastics. Her favorite movies are Epic and Rise of the Guardians. When Ella grows up, she wants to be an Olympic gymnast, teacher, and a farmer. Miss Phoebe Roan is the 4-year-old baby daughter of Valerie and Trey Roan. She has 3 big sisters, Michaela, Shelby, and Reese. Phoebe is the granddaughter of Myra and Don Roan and Shirley and Richard Ivy. Phoebe attends preschool at Portageville Elementary. Miss Luella and Miss Cassie are her teachers. She is active at the First Church of God. Phoebe loves to swim, dance, go to the lake, and eat ice cream. Phoebe's goal in life is to be a Bulldog cheerleader. Escorting the Bears is Mr. Jake Ryan Bracey. Jake is the 17-year-old son of James Bracey and Sherry Shear. He is the grandson of Hilton and Bonnie Bracey and Edward and Mary Mosby. He has 1 brother, Eugene, and 1 sister, Roseanne. Jake is a member of Art Club, FBLA, FFA, FTA, NHS, Student Council, and St. Eustatius Church. He is a member of the varsity football team. Jake's future plans are to attend Mizzou, major in engineering, get married, and start a family. He enjoys hunting and working on the farm. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us as we have honored all of these outstanding participants in our homecoming festivities. Good evening, folks. I'm Mike Wilson. You're watching YHC TV, where we're bringing you high school football from right here in Portageville, Missouri. And my man, Floyd Simmons, just walked in, so the next voice you hear will be Floyd Simmons. So now you got Mike Wilson and Floyd Simmons. We're here at Vic Reeves Athletic Field in Portageville, Missouri. It's homecoming night. We hope you just enjoyed the homecoming ceremonies. A bunch of pretty dresses and sparkly. We got little babies walking by us now with their dresses. And get a picture of that camera, man. Look at that pretty girl down there with that dress on. Right below you. Yeah, right there. Phoebe, say hi to the camera. Phoebe, you're on TV, baby. Wave at them. All right, folks, we're going to have some fun tonight. We're bringing you high school football. The Portageville Bulldogs are hosting the Hayti Indians. Portageville, Floyd started out with a win over St. Pius. They've lost 3 in a row. Hayti, I believe, has 1 win also on the season. We should have a pretty good matchup tonight by what everybody's saying. But both of these teams in desperate need of a win, Floyd.
They're hungry for that second win. Like I say, Portageville's had a tough 3 weeks. All you can do is build on it and hope the next game's a little better. Portageville comes in tonight, like I say, 1-3.
Yeah.
Looking to turn things around a little bit.
Yeah. Well, and this is a pivotal game because Portageville right now, I believe, is leading Hayti in the district standings. And with the new district format that they have, you know, if you go in there with that number 7 or 8 seed, you're looking at the number 1 or 2 seed in the first round of the district tournament. So if you could get a cushion up in there and get in that 4, 5, or 6 seed. But this, like I say, is a pivotal game. It's a beautiful night here in Portageville. And we're going to bring you some high school football on YHC TV. We're about 2.5 minutes from kickoff, and
$1 ticket, 6 for $5 or 13 for $10.
we're looking forward to bringing you some high school football on a Friday night. All right, folks, we welcome you back here to Vic Reeves Athletic Field. You're watching high school football on YHC TV, where we've got our captains meeting at midfield. For the Bulldogs, number 50, Caleb Gooch. Number 1, Ben Story. Number 60, Trevor Brands. And number 55, Michael Hopkins. Let me look through my program here, and I will find you Hayties. Here we go. Here come the rest of the Bulldogs. As soon as we get these players sorted out here, folks, we'll give you some numbers and some names of these players, so you guys can, you Hayti folks can come right along and enjoy this broadcast with us, all of the surrounding area. All right, Bulldogs are coached by Jeff Bullock, head coach, assisted by Ashley Swims, Gerald Pickering, and Drew Pixley. Second-year coach here at Portageville, Coach Bullock, led the Bulldogs to a 9-2 season last year. Lost a good backfield last year, Floyd, and a little bit of his offensive line, but
Hayti won the toss. They take the ball for the kickoff. Look like they will defend the west goal. Portageville kick it, will defend the east.
It's like number 35, Demetrius Luster, along with number 15 in there also is the captain, Devin Riddick. And number 35, 28 for the Indians. And we're just about ready for kickoff, folks, here. Beautiful night here in Portageville, homecoming night. Officials will take their positions, and the Bulldogs are going to kick it away. They'll be defending the east goal. Hayti will be defending the west goal.
Portageville tries to get fired up, fans into the ball game as they get ready for homecoming night.
Yeah, and you know, Floyd, the last couple of weeks, the Bulldogs have come out and played good football in the first half, but the second half seems to be where they struggle. They lose their momentum and their fire, and tough week of practice. Let's see what they got. Is Hunter Cook's going to kick it away. It'll be taken by number 6, and he bobbles it. Let's see. Looks like Hayti will get back on it and spotted about the 28-yard line.
I will take it over on the 28-yard line. First and 10 for the Hayti Indians as Portageville kicks off here in the first quarter of the homecoming night. Portageville Bulldogs against the Hayti Indians.
Not real familiar with this offense that Hayti's going to be running this year. Haven't got to see him in action. It looks like Portageville going to line up toe-to-toe with them.
They're going to run that same as Kennett that we've seen, Mike. First man through, handoff. He's going to be met in the backfield by number 54 for the Portageville Bulldogs.
That'll be
Warren Chambliss. And number 34, Tyler Jones.
Yeah, number 19 doing the quarterbacking. Senior Kenyatta, I believe that's Kenyatta Brooks. Hope we're pronouncing that right. First one on top of your list, sir.
Hayti comes to the line, get ready to take a snap. Portageville falls back in the pass defense. Number quarterback keeper, he has running room. gets across the 30-yard line, across the 32.
He'll get up that second level where number 9, A.V. Banks, will make the tackle for the Bulldogs. Give him about 6 on the carry. He's going to bring up about a third. Well, let's give him about 4 on there. Bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Indians.
3rd and 6 for Hayti. 10:50 left here in this first quarter. Hayti goes to the shotgun again. 1 man back. He takes snap, rolls off, first man through, handoff, no running room. Met there by Trevor Brands and Caleb Gooch.
Yeah, a host of blue jerseys right there on that. They picked up on that real quick.
Warren Chambliss in there again.
Yeah, good read there by that Bulldog defense.
So we'll bring up a 4th and 8, loss of 2 for the Hayti Indians, and they'll have to punt it here on their first series of downs.
Yeah, good stand there by the Bulldogs.
Number 4 for Hayti back to do the punting, Elijah Jones. There's a snap, low snap, gets kickoff, and we're going to have a roughing the kicker.
We got a roughing the kicker right there.
And that's going to be automatic first down for the Hayti Indians.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, that just wasn't real good thinking right there because, you know, you got them pretty deep on their side of the field. You know, you're going to get pretty good field position out of it, Floyd. Just one of those mistakes.
I mean, this late in the season, you shouldn't have those.
Yeah, that's things. You know, the kids are amped up, but you know, you got to play disciplined football, and that's the things that have cost the Bulldogs the last 3 weeks is lack of field position, and once again, it's going to cost them. As Hayti gets a fresh set of downs.
15-yard walk-off. To bring the ball out to the 45-yard line for the Hayti Indians. 1st and 10 for Hayti on roughing the punter. I believe that was Caleb Gooch.
Yeah, number 50, Caleb Gooch.
Official Mark Mars get the ball spotted on the 45. Ball back in play. Here comes Hayti. Ready to take a snap. Snap back, looking to pass. Intercepted, but number 3. And he gets back down to the 20-yard line.
Daniel McCray, so that's just about as good as a punt. Hayti turns the ball right back over. Daniel McCray with the interception for the Bulldogs, and it's got them some good field position on Hayti's side of the field.
Daniel McCray with an interception. Brings it back about a 25-yard return. Portageville take over 1st and 10 on 20-yard line. 9:38 left here in this first quarter. So Hayti had a break, and first play after turns it over.
Yeah.
John Kellums comes to the line. Takes a snap, handoff, second man through. Ben Story, he has running room, running hard. Gets across the 10-yard line. See Willie Markin.
Well, I'll tell you what, Floyd, I was coming back to announce the junior high game last night, and the varsity boys were getting out of practice, and Ben was walking down the road there, headed to his car, and man, he had that look in his eye. And, you know, I'm fed up with this, and that kind of run right there, that showed it, man. He flat run that ball hard.
1st and 10, Portageville. 10-yard pickup for Ben Story. Flag on the play. We'll see what it is. Look like it's going to be illegal procedure against the Bulldogs. Wait for officials' call. Offside
against the Bulldogs.
Back them up 5 yards.
You know, something new this year for the Bulldogs, Floyd, they're starting a sophomore quarterback. You know, last year we were running a junior quarterback looking to come in as a senior quarterback. The Bulldogs made some changes, so got a new young fresh face back in that under that center leading these Bulldogs. And, for those of you not familiar with him, John Garrett Kellum's taking the snaps for the Bulldogs. The pitch will go around the left side to McCray, and he's going to be dropped down for a loss, trying to get around that right and left side, and just nothing there.
About a 5-yard loss. Bring the ball back to the 20. Bring up a second and 20.
Jones in on the stop for the Indians.
5 yards.
This drive kind of sputtering here for the Bulldogs. They're steady going backwards, so a lot going on tonight, homecoming night. Sometimes can be a distraction, sometimes can be a good thing, but you get both these teams settled in here. And
Daniel trying to follow his blockers out there, and just Hayti had good penetration, got around that side and caught him. Kellum's to the line. He takes snap, hand off. Ben Story up the right side. He has running room, gets across to about the 10-yard line, so pick up a 10.
Yeah, and that's a new look. Is we've got
Ben's running hard, Mike.
yes, he is. Yes, he is.
They got him set back deep. As soon as he takes the ball, he's up almost full speed.
Yeah. Yeah, number 55, German Woods, in on the stop for Hayti. But that's also a new look for him, Floyd, too, is Ben Story taking the majority of the snaps here in this opening quarter for the Bulldogs.
3rd and goal for the Bulldogs. Kellums takes snap, hand off. Ben Story up the middle, and they're going to be met there. Look like he's going to pick up 2.
Yeah, it looked like he might have ran into the back of his fullback there, and fullback didn't really get low in there, and kind of got stood up and kind of plugged that hole up, which that's what you want your defensive linemen to do, is plug those holes up and make those runners bounce to the outside. And
McCray comes off the field, so 4th and 6, Mike. Look for a pass here.
Yeah, Floyd.
Got Landon DeLille in the backfield. John Kellum goes shotgun. There's a snap. Kellum looks across to Ben Story. Ben Story with the ball. He gets across. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
There we go.
Ben Story with the completion. Takes it in from John Garrett. Kellum. 6:51 left here in this first quarter. Portageville strikes first. 6-0 Portageville.
Well, and it's been a couple of 3 weeks, Floyd, since the Bulldogs have got up on the board first early in the first quarter. Usually the first, as history's proven through this year, through the first 4 games and into this one, the first quarter's been the most productive for the Bulldogs. It looks like John Garrett and Coach Bullock are going to talk this 2-point conversion over. So how about we send a shout out to our sponsors. Crop Production Services, one of the largest distribution networks of agriculture products and services in southeast Missouri, is proud to support high school athletics. Crop Production Services includes various soil sampling and mapping, fall fertilizer and lime, custom application services, wheat seed, chemicals, and Dynagrow seed and LPI nutritional products. Crop Production Services has a knowledgeable staff providing agronomic solutions for all your fall needs or to plan for your spring 2014 needs. Contact CPS in Portageville, Culin, Sykeston, Bernie, or other locations throughout southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas.
All right, Portageville back from the timeout. They get gathered up. Coach Bullock, they see what play they want to call here to go for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, good move there by that young quarterback. I don't think he was real certain of what was fixing to take place there. And these 2-point conversions can be huge. If the other team's got a kicker and you don't, you know, that 2-point conversion can be huge at times. As they're going to John Garrett Kellums, and he's going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. The 2-point conversion will fail. So with 6:51 left here in the first quarter, Portageville Bulldogs 6, Hayti Indians 0. If you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed at its great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field services on not only this field, but numerous ones in the area such as Dexter, Sykeston, Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovations prides themselves on providing the best playing surfaces possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations, and to check out their products, go to turfrenovations.com. If you need some auto parts, stop by Delta Auto Parts and Salvage on Highway 61 North there in Portageville. They specialize in domestic car and light truck parts. Go to deltaautoparts.com for parts information. stop by and see Colin Darty and his fine staff. All right, Floyd, we got plastic footballs flying and little girls in dresses and just a big night. Homecoming, and Portageville scored a touchdown. And
Hayti has Luster and Moore back deep. Kickoff. Kick
kick.
to Moore, but take it on the 15. He has running room. Bulldogs pursuing. Gets across, and they catch him about the 26-yard line.
Good job there by that freshman, number 4, Montoya Covington, to turn that guy back in. He was fixing to head toward the outside, and Montoya turned him back in and slowed him up. He had to check up where they made the stop. So Portageville held Hayti and checked to some pretty good field position where they'll take over 1st and 10 from about their own 25-yard line.
Hayti gets ready to take possession the second time this game. Run the same formation. Send 3-man wide. 2 to the right, 1 left. Quarterback in the shotgun position and hands off. Going to be met by a host of Bulldogs. There's Caleb Gooch, number 24.
Yeah, a host of Bulldogs in there. Number 24, we don't have a number for that one.
2nd and 12.
24 is going to be Carlos McGee.
Yeah, it's Carlos McGee.
I think he may have swapped a jersey.
2nd and 12, lost 2 for the Indians. They come back to the line, ready to take snap. Still in shotgun. Low snap, ball back to pass. He's got pressure. He's trying to get away from the Bulldogs. He has running room. He breaks 1 tackle out to the left side. He's down, and he's going to be fumbled. And Portageville recovers on the 45-yard line as Hunter Cook strips the quarterback of the ball, and number 1, Ben Story, falls on the ball.
Well, things are just going the way of the Bulldogs tonight here, Floyd. Because, man, that had TD wrote all over it, and he got run down, and I didn't see him stripping the ball coming, but man, that thing should have went from a 4-yard loss to a 20-yard gain to a fumble.
Like I say, he broke away, and I thought he was gone. Next thing I knew, Ben Story ran him down, knocked the ball out. Him and Hunter Cook. All right, John Kellums and the Bulldogs take over. They come to the line. Kellums get ready to take the snap. Long count. First man through, no go. John looking to throw, and he gets rid of the ball.
There's the flag. Intentional grounding.
Well, either that or...
Yeah, I'm afraid it'd be intentional grounding.
Don't look like he had a receiver there.
No, he didn't.
But it could be rough in the, intentional grounding.
Yeah, intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. Preliminary call.
So Coach Bullock's not happy with the young quarterback.
He had one of those over at Malden. He's just going to have to learn that sometimes you're going to have to just tuck that thing up and hold on to it good and eat it, but you just can't. You don't have, for some of you folks that may be new to the game or watching this in a high school version, intentional grounding, you have to have a receiver within the general area where the ball is thrown, because they're basically just trying to avoid a loss and where the ball would be at line of scrimmage. So that's what took place. That's what illegal grounding is. So
Portageville will have it 1st and 20 with a 10-yard penalty. Kellums brings the Dogs back to the line. Gets ready to take snap, looks to pass, handoff, 2nd man through. Daniel McCray, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, went on a little delay there, and Hayti picked it up. And they're finding something in there, Floyd, with Ben Story off that right guard, but when they're going left or right up at center, boy, there's just not much there. Hayty's plugging it up.
3rd and 21.
2nd and 21 for the Bulldogs. 5:17 left here in this first quarter. Portageville on top of the Hayti Indians, 6-0. Kellums brings the Bulldogs to the line in a shotgun formation. Takes snap, looks to pass. There's the pass, has the man open, and Incomplete. As intended to Daniel McCray, and he was covered pretty heavy there, Mike.
Yeah, he was. Good coverage there by the Indians, and the Bulldogs will have to punt it away.
4th and 21. Bryce Wallace back for the Bulldogs to punt. Bryce been getting some good punts off this year, Mike.
Yes, he had. Bryce had, I'd almost have to give Bryce Player of the Week last week against Chaffee just for his punt.
Good punt.
And he's going to put another one away.
Good spiral. Takes Bulldog bounce.
Oh, yeah.
Goes across to about the 6-yard line.
Well, Bryce just shows good poise back there. He's patient, and he gets some good blocking. And when he's got good blocking up there, he can get that punt away. And that makes a big difference, you know, especially with some of these backs that Hayti usually produces. They've got some speedsters back there. If you can get some hang time, get them defenders down there, you just don't give them much of a chance to run that thing back.
60-yard punt right there by Bryce Wallace.
Yeah.
Like I say, good punt. Portageville has the Indians pushed back deep in their own territory.
Well, I tell you what, old Bryce, I don't know. I didn't get his future plans when he wasn't in the homecoming court, but he may have some Division I schools looking at him for a punter.
All right, Hayti gets ready to take over here. Third series of downs for the Indians. Snap. Hayti falls back. Short pass out to the right. Luster with the ball, has running room, goes back to right side. Missed tackles by the Bulldogs, and he's finally going to be, he's still on his feet.
Well, that was some kind of run. Demetrius Luster, the senior.
Several missed tackles, and Coach Bullock's not
Coach
happy
Bullock
at all.
is not happy. Floyd, he just ran about 50 yards to get, which I think he wound up getting a first down, didn't he?
He did get
But
a first
my
down.
goodness, he started to the left, cut back across the field to the right, and buddy, Coach Bullock is not going to let this get away right here. Last week, they ran that ball game early, and it kind of slipped away from him, and I think he was kind of shocked, just didn't expect it. But buddy, he just went out there and made his point, and I don't think they'll soon forget it.
Well, like I say, you had about 8 missed tackles right there.
Yeah.
And you can't do that. They had the guy for a loss in the backfield.
Yeah, I was talking about how many yards he went to get 10 yards, but he had that many missed tackles. The Bulldogs did.
Had him on the 5. He ended up running out of the end zone.
Yeah.
So good break for Hayti, but poor tackling by the Bulldogs right there.
Yes, it was.
Big gain for the Hayti Indians with the first down.
Dug their way out of that hole real quick, and that's who's going to have to watch tonight's Luster. He's a horse for the Indians, Demetrius Luster, senior.
All right, Hayti.
He'll carry the workload for him.
They come to the line. They go to 20-yard line, look for a handoff up the middle. They get across, and Portageville stands them up right at the line of scrimmage. We'll see, look like they're going to give him about 2 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
Pick up of about 2 yards, bring up a 2nd and 8.
Hayti sends one guy out wide left. Everybody else stays in tight. Hayti gets ready to take a snap. Hard count. First man through, handoff, Luster, and he's going to be brought down by number 68.
Derek Briggle.
Derek Briggle with the tackle. Good tackle by Derek.
Good penetration there.
Wraps him up.
Yeah.
3rd and 9 for the Indians.
Good core linebackers there for the Bulldogs with Brands and Derek Briggle. That's going to be the nucleus of your defense right there. Got some good pass defenders with Cook and Bryce Wallace and Ben Story, and just need to get that defensive line to step up. And
Hayti with 4 wide, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. Hayti looking to pass over the middle. He has Luster there, and it's no good. There's pass interference right there.
You know, Floyd, I seen the bumping, but it almost looked like Luster run into.
Well, it did, but like I say,
Bryce didn't give him his room.
It could have went either. I mean, either way.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it almost could have been offensive pass interference, but we're not the officials, folks, and the officials do a fine job here. And we just we're entitled to give you our opinions.
I thought he had a little too much contact there, but flag came in late, but good call for the officials, and going to give Hayti first down.
Yeah.
Mark the ball on 35, 1st and 10 for the Indians.
Well, Floyd, the last time we got a penalty and they got a first down, we had a turnover, so.
2:57 left here in this first quarter. 6-0 Portageville. Hayti now with the ball. 1st and 10 on the 35. Hayti drops back to pass again. He looks. He has a man open.
Wide open. Boy, and he dropped it.
Dropped the ball. He had it to the 40-yard line, wide open. Nobody close to him. Within 6 yards of him, and he drops it. Daniel McCray was going to run. He had to run him down, but
yeah, looked like we might have had a blown coverage here by the Bulldogs. I don't think they knew their assignment there, and Coach Bullock is flat doing him some coaching down that sideline tonight.
Well, Bryce got burnt there.
Yeah.
Daniel tried to get back to help cover,
yeah.
But like I say, you got to pick up your man. All right, Hayti back to the line, 2nd and 10. Here's a snap, handoff, number 1. A fake, go around to look like number 19 for the Hayti Indians. That's Moore, I believe.
I believe you're right, Floyd. As our program for Hayti is not in numerical order, so we got to hunt these down, folks. But number 19 is going to be, hope we're pronouncing it right, Kenyatte Brooks.
Brooks. He gets across to about the 47. 1st and 10 for the Indians. Michael Hopkins coming off from Bulldogs. Get a little breather.
And
Hayti seeing something here, Mike. They're moving the ball pretty good. First man through, handoff. He's going to be met by Trevor Brands and number 24, Carlos McGee.
Yeah, good stop there at the line of scrimmage by that defensive line. We'll give him maybe a yard or so there on the carry. Looks like they swapped that nose tackle out. And,
they get to the midfield. 2nd and 7 for the Indians.
First time Hayti's brought it across midfield yet. This is only about their 3rd possession on offense.
Hayti in the shotgun formation, drops back to pass. He looks, man over the middle. He underthrows him. Good coverage there by number 68, Derek Priggle. Throws it behind the defender, so it'll be ranked up a 3rd and 7. Should be 2nd and 7, shouldn't it?
I believe that's what I was thinking, Floyd.
They got 3rd and 7. I missed the play, I guess. But anyway, Hayti the ball in the midfield. They get ready to take a snap. There's a snap. Fake handoff. Quarterback keeper. He goes across. And
there you go. That's some good penetration right there.
Trevor Brands and number 3, Daniel McCray, and 68, Trevor Brands, or Derek Priggle.
Yeah, that was the 3rd, Floyd, because they had the drop pass down here on 1st down.
I forgot about that one. 4th and 6 for the Hayti Indians. See what Hayti wants to do here. Look like they're going to go for it. I'd look for a hard count here, Mike. Try to draw the Bulldogs off.
Yeah.
They send one guy wide left. Quarterback takes snap, looks back to pass. He's going to keep the ball. He's at the backfield. And
that ball, let's see what they call it. No, he's going to call it on the ground. Well, that was.
Anyway.
Nonetheless, he was under heavy duress from, I believe that's Mr. Riggs there, number 73. I know it is. They've just got his number.
That's Brandon Riggs.
Yeah, Brandon Riggs, man.
He had him down, like I say.
Heavy duress. But nonetheless, Floyd, I mean, the Bulldogs take over on down. So, I mean, they literally got it right about where they would have intercepted it. So,
yeah, like I say, I thought Derek picked it off. But anyway.
Yeah, it looked like an interception to me. Really close.
Portageville the ball. And looked like Portageville's going to illegal procedure.
Got a flag on the play.
Looked like the right side moved a little bit, so had to bring
False
up
start.
1st and 15. False start on the Bulldogs. Little anxious take off.
So, Floyd, how you been, buddy? You been working a lot, hadn't you?
Yeah, working. Yeah, quite a bit. Everything's on outage.
Oh, boy. Man.
That's all right. It'll be over for long. Another 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, Kellum's at the line for the Bulldogs. Ready to take snap. Second man through, Ben Story. He has the ball, gets across to about the 47. Stopped by Luster for the Hayti Indians.
Well, I tell you what I like to see with Ben, Floyd, is he covers that ball up.
He carries it like a loaf of bread right there in that stomach.
Yeah, he puts it right there in that stomach, both arms around it, and he ain't letting go.
48 seconds and ticking here on the first quarter. Portageville will get this play off. Now, I believe at the end of the first quarter. Portageville sends Bryce Wallace wide left. Hunter Cook to the left, or right. Hand off to Carlos McGee, and he loses it, and Hayti falls on it right there at midfield.
Yeah. Yeah, that was exactly the opposite of the run we just saw before that, Floyd. Just didn't protect the football, and that cost him.
Hayti got a hand in there, and Carlos had the ball a little high in his chest. They got it stripped out.
Yeah.
So turnover for the Bulldogs with 25.8 seconds left here in this first quarter. They lead 6-0 over the Hayti Indians. Hayti comes to the line. They go back to the shotgun formation. They look to pass. Handoff to number 1. Delay handoff. He's coming across the right side. And he's going to be brought down by number 68, Derek Krigel. Number 60.
Trevor Brands.
Trevor Brands, and number 9 in there also for the Bulldogs. Is that Daniel?
Number 3, Daniel McCray.
Who's number 9?
Number 9 is A.V. Banks.
A.V.
Yeah. And we're going to take a station break. You're watching high school football on YHC TV.
I'm married, I have a child, and my someday was when my job got shipped to Mexico. So I took charge and went to Three Rivers College. It opened doors I couldn't imagine. Better job, better pay. My certification in green diesel technology at Three Rivers took less than 2 years. Didn't cost a lot either. My future's never looked greener. Three Rivers College. Turn your someday into graduation day.
Take your first step toward a stronger, more fulfilling career. Make your someday today. Enroll now at Three Rivers College.
Okay, back to start the second quarter. Hayti will have the ball on the 48-yard line. Second and 13 for the Hayti Indians as they trail the Bulldogs 6-0. Several turnovers in this first quarter, Mike.
Yes.
2 by Hayti, 1 by Portageville. Like I say, Hayti's driving now. They fall back looking to pass. There's a pass over there, intercepted by Derek Krigel. Derek Krigel takes it back to the 40-yard line. So Derek does get his interception.
Yeah.
Good read by Derek as he cuts across and picks off the Hayti Indians quarterback. So Portageville will take over on the 40-yard line.
Well, it's kind of early for Floyd, but you know the old cliche, the stars are in line. We'll give them this, the first quarter and the first minute of the second quarter, the stars have been in line for the Bulldogs. It's been every opportunity for a turnover they've had, they've got it, and we have a Rhonda Gooch has something on her head in the form of a chicken.
Kellums comes
but
to the
it's
line.
blue.
Hand off. Ben Story, right side, has running room, gets across to the 40, marking about the 36-yard line. Good run by Ben, hard run.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm seeing shades of last year with old Daniel Allen, the way that boy's running the ball, Ben Story.
Well, you know,
he's a heck of an athlete.
This Ben's last year of high school, Mike, and like I say, he wants to get every
well, hey, folks, and that don't look at that record and get discouraged on these Bulldogs. We're just halfway through the season, and they can come out with a winning season yet.
Young team. Kellum's back to the line for the Bulldogs. Takes snap, hand off, second man through, number 24, Carlos McGee, gets across to the 35-yard line. Carlos wrapped that ball up that time, Mike.
Yes, he did. And I guarantee you, Coach Bullock didn't have many pleasantries for him after that last fumble.
Well, that's the only way to teach them, Mike. They got to.
It is. I mean, what good does it do to run the ball if you're going to turn it over?
Well, like I say, they gotta know their mistakes, and they gotta be told what they're doing wrong.
That's exactly right.
To learn anything from it. Kellums brings the Bulldog back to the line. They get ready to take a snap. Bryce Wallace wide left, handoff. Ben Story right side, has running room, gets across to the 32-yard line.
Going to be really close to first down there, Floyd.
I believe he's going to have it. We'll see what the officials say. They move the yardsticks. First 10 for Bulldogs. Good run by Ben Story. Hard running, Mike.
Floyd, I'm going to send a shout out to a young man he's in St. Francis Hospital tonight, and hopefully he'll get to watch his telecast. I don't know that they'll get YHC. What about it, cameraman? They get YHC up in Cape? Had a young man last night. I was doing the PA on the junior high game, and we'll run this play, and I'll get back to it, folks.
Kellums comes to the line for the Bulldogs. First and 10, pitch back. Ben Story, wide right. He runs around the right side, gets across to about the 28-yard line. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
But I want to send a shout out to Bub Lance, 7th grader last night, running back for the Portageville Bullpups. I was doing the PA here, the football game, very first play from scrimmage. He took a direct snap, good clean tackle by the Hayti. They were playing Hayti. Had a severe ankle break, compound ankle break. Had to load him in the ambulance. Went through several hours of surgery today. The young man's in good spirits, but he loves this game of football, and we're all praying for you, buddy, and we hope you get well soon.
2nd and 8. Kellums dropped back. He keeps the ball. He's trying to get rid of it, and he keeps it, and he's going to be brought down for a loss back to the 39-yard line. So Portageville is going to take about a 8-9-yard loss right there.
Well, you hate to see that, but he had a chance to get rid of it, but you're glad to see that he went ahead and took his lick and went down, because he was trying to get rid of that ball, and out of desperation, and I'm afraid that wouldn't have been good. He was heavily
he learned
pursued.
He took the ball and took his punishment.
Yeah.
Somebody failed to make their block over on that left side.
Yeah.
Lost their guy.
Yeah.
3rd and 18 for the Bulldogs. Kellums back in the shotgun. He looks to pass. He gets rushed. He keeps the ball. He runs across midfield, and he gets back to the 34-yard line. Pick up about 6. So we'll make it about 3rd and 11, or 4th and 11. Portageville, know they'll be going right here, Mike, this deep in their own territory.
Yeah. Kellums come off the field thinking that they're in 4-down territory. Coach Bullock said, "No, we're not done, bud. We got one more down to go." So he gets his quarterback back out on the field, and we'll see what Coach Bullock and the Bulldogs are going to dial up here on 4th down.
Kellums in shotgun formation. 4th and 11 for the Bulldogs. There's a snap. He looks. He's brought down by number 79.
Yeah.
Of the Hayti Indians.
Yeah, he was under duress there.
So.
Well, it's not.
He gets the pass off, but it was.
Yeah.
Just about. Anyway, Portageville turns the ball over.
Not really good pass blocking on that series for the Bulldogs. He just didn't have a whole lot of time to throw, but he's going to have to make that adjustment and just get rid of the ball.
Last 3 series there, Mike. Kellums had pressure right there on him.
Yeah, well, and I think Hayti's figured out they're going to have to bring the blitz, and it's working for them.
Hayti falls back to pass. There's a pass, right side, and overthrows the man. Is look like number 3, A.B. Banks.
A.B. returned the favor on that pass rush.
2nd and 10 for the Hayti Indians on the 34-yard line. 7:37 left here in this first half. Portageville on top, 6-0. Hayti gets ready to take snap. Look like I'm reading a running play here, Mike. First man through, number 1, right up the middle, and he gets across to about the 38. Bring up a third and we call it 5, 3rd and 5 for the Indians. Hayti sends 2 guys wide right, 2 to the left. They keep 1 back. There's a snap. He looks for a short screen, and there's a pass. And
I believe that ball bounced.
No, incomplete.
Yeah, that ball bounced. I heard it bounce up here before he ever caught it.
4th and 6 for the Indians, and
4th and 6 for Hayti.
Well, both these offenses just kind of sputtering, Floyd. Not really impressive defense either by either one of them. They're just kind of at a stalemate right now.
Well, there wasn't much pressure on the Hayti quarterback that time. He just rushed his throw and threw it low at his feet.
Yeah.
Back the punt for the Hayti Indians. There's number 4 more. He gets ready. There's a snap. Here's the kick. Short kick. And it takes a Hayti roll across about the 35-yard line as it rolls dead. So Portageville take over.
Well, I'll tell you what, Floyd, the Bulldogs have got to learn a little bit of communication. When you got a punt like that, you got to know where that ball is. We had guys all over the place. That ball hits one of those guys.
Live ball.
That's a live ball. And Hayti knows where the ball is. They're all looking, but that was kind of scary there for a minute. We had guys ducking and dodging and.
They thought the moon was falling or something. But anyway, Portageville take over on the 35-yard line, 1st and 10, with 6:50 left here in this first half.
My hair wasn't even this long in the Marine Corps.
John Kellums comes to the line for the Bulldogs. Gets ready to take a snap. First man through. Ben Story hands off, right side, drives, gets across, picks up about 2 yards on the second effort there from Ben Story. Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. They mark it on the far side of the field. They get ready. Kellums gets a call from Coach Bullock.
Well, this is just something you're not used to. Hayti and Portageville, Floyd, it's usually both a couple of highfalutin offenses throwing numbers up on the board.
Well, like I say, both teams are struggling for the last few weeks, Mike.
Yeah, just
it's showing tonight.
Just not producing much offense, yeah.
All right, A.V. Banks with the ball. He gets across to about the 33-yard line, and we'll call it a no gain. So 3rd and we'll call it 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Kellums gets directions from the sideline. 5:40 left here in this first half. Gooch comes to the ball, gets ready to snap. Kellums there. Takes snap. Rolls out to the right side. He looks for a man.
Oh, I don't know what.
Ball slipped out of his hand or something. John Garrett. But anyway, incomplete pass. So it'll be 4th and 8. Portageville's going to be forced to punt.
Yeah, it just slipped, didn't it?
Looked like he lost the grip on it. It just come out like a knuckleball. But anyway, 4th and 8. Portageville will be back to punt. Hayti calls a timeout.
And we got a timeout, Hayti. Greenpoint Ag in Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. The 7 Greenpoint locations offer seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. And stop by the Portageville Farm and Home Store for a large selection of home, lawn, and garden supplies. Hardware and clothing, go to greenpointag.com or call 379-3816. Butler Drugstore on Main Street in Portageville is your local full-service pharmacy, also including gifts and fine jewelry. Dr. Trey Roan has been serving the area for many years and provides your prescription solutions. Butler Drugstore at 222 East Main Street in Portageville. Call 573-379-5469. Go down and see Mr. Trey, Miss Valerie, and their fine crew down at Butler Drugstore for all your prescription needs. All right, Floyd, we're about back ready for action. yet to see just a whole lot of action, but I tell you what, they're going to have that Bulldog and that grass wore out between them hashes of that 40 to the 40 because the ball just ain't moving much out from midfield. The field position just hadn't changed to amount to anything.
Snap back to Bryce Wallace. There's the kick. Good kick. Coming down to number 5 for the Hayti Indians. Takes a Portageville roll. Looked like Portageville's going down the ball about the 26-yard line, so Hayti take over on 26.
Well, I'll tell you what, Floyd, it's worth admission just to watch him punt the ball.
He's had 2 good punts right there.
That's bad when the highlight of the night's a punt. Hey, we got us a football game here, folks. Don't let me discourage you. It's 6-0. We're just trying to keep this thing real for you.
Another 50-yard punt right there, Mike. He had a 60 and a 50.
Well, in special teams, I mean, they're huge, from extra points to punts to kickoff to kick returns to they can be huge in a ball game, especially when you got a close score like this.
Hayti ready to take snap. Drops back to pass. He looks and he's under pressure. There's a throw. And complete by Luster. What a completion.
He's gone.
And Luster's down to the 20. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Hayti.
What a catch.
What a one-handed catch by Luster.
That was kudos to that young man.
Well, 2 of the Portageville defenders got burnt right there trying to go for the ball instead of defending their guy.
Yeah.
So I know Coach Bullock's not going to be happy about that.
No, acrobatic catch or not, I mean, it was a catch. And the man turned it on, and he was gone 70 yards before the Bulldogs knew what hit him.
Well, like I say, you get Luster out there in a wide open field.
He's a playmaker.
You're not going to stop him.
Yep.
Look like Hayti is going to line up to kick the ball. Look like Luster be going for the extra point. 6-6 here with 4:55 left here in this first half. Hayti go for 2. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to be brought down just short.
Well, that's big right there, Floyd. That keeps us knotted up at 6. Sometimes it's hard to gather those 2 points back up. 2-point conversion fails. 4:55 remaining here in your first half. We're all tied up 6-6. Once again, we'd like to send a shout out to our sponsors. A+ Family Clinic in Portageville has been serving the area with medical services with great quality and service. Visit them at 203 East 3rd Street or call 379-2100 for an appointment. For information, A+ Family Clinic in Portageville for local medical solutions. Go down and see Miss Lorna Turnage and her fine staff at A+ Family Clinic.
Well, Mike, like you said, both these teams been struggling last few weeks, and it's showing, like I say, close game, 6-6. But really, there's nothing been really get excited about for either team. You know, we've had 3 or 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
Well,
these teams have matched up pretty close tonight, actually. I mean, both not having the best of seasons, but they're squaring off pretty evenly thus far.
All right, Demetrius Luster back to kick for Hayti Indians. 6-6, all knotted up here in the first half. 4:55 left. Luster with a kick, good kick. Going to be brought down by number 1, Ben Story. He takes it on about the 10. He gets across to the 25, and he's brought down by 3 of the Indians, but good run back by Ben Story.
Yeah, good hard run. The Bulldogs will set up camp 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Big crowd here tonight at Portageville. Got homecoming. We got the class of 1963.
That's a good year, Mike. That's when I was born, 50 years ago.
That's when you was born, Floyd. 1963.
That's right. All right, John Kellums gets ready to take a snap. Hand off, Ben Story up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage by Host Indians.
Well, Floyd, how many of those have we seen? I know that's 4 or 5 right there where we've seen the officials blow it dead. So you know the defensive line's not driving through making a tackle. I mean, you know, the lines are meeting at the line of scrimmage, and the officials are having to whistle the ball dead, you know, just it's just not seeing a lot of drive and a lot of fire coming out of either of these teams.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs here with 4 minutes left here in this first half. Kellens brings the Bulldogs to the line. He looks in the backfield, ready to take a snap. There's a snap, a handoff, and intercepted by the Hayti Indians. As it gets across to Moore as he intercepted it, and he's going to be brought down to about the 4-yard line, Mike.
Yeah. Another turnover, and it's
another costly turnover.
Costly turnover for the Bulldogs. I mean, that ball, I mean, just my honest opinion, Floyd, that ball shouldn't have been thrown.
No.
You know, in that direction anyway. I mean, just right to the defender.
Hayti with the ball on the 3-yard line. I'd look for Hayti to hand it off here.
Yeah, they're going to go to that big horse Luster over there. I think they got him split out wide left. Probably throw him one up in the corner.
I figure quarterback keeper number 1. And he hands off number 1.
Well, they stuffed him.
He's met in the backfield by number 14 for the Bulldogs.
You know, and still, Floyd, what I'm looking at is you had 4 Portageville defenders literally made that tackle, and the official blew it dead before they ever got the guy on the ground. I mean, they're just not a lot of aggression, it looks like to me.
Well, like I say, they.
I mean, by all means, it was good.
Good coverage by the Bulldogs.
Good coverage, but you know, 4 guys on one, you got to get him on the ground.
Quarterback looks to throw, and
that was almost intercepted by Ben Story.
Almost intercepted by Ben.
He had 90 yards of real estate that he owned every bit of it too.
If he needed one more step, then
yeah,
and he'd have picked off the Hayti Indians.
Yeah.
3rd and goal for the Indians as they was pushed back to the 7-yard line with a 4-yard loss while ago. Yeah. And Hayti is going to take a timeout here.
Timeout.
We'd like to send a shout out to the sponsors. Crop Production Services, one of the largest distribution networks of agriculture products and services in southeast Missouri, is proud to support high school athletics. CPS provides services including various soil sampling and mapping, fall fertilizer and lime, custom application services, wheat seed, chemicals, and Dyna-Grow seed and LPI nutritional products. Crop Production Services has a knowledgeable staff providing agronomic solutions for all your fall needs. Or to plan your spring 2014 needs, contact CPS in Portageville, Culin, Sykeston, Burney, or other locations throughout southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas.
All right, Mike, back here with 3:17 left here in this first half. All tied up, 6-6, Portageville and Hayti. Hayti with the ball, driving and trying to score as a interception from Portageville as Hayti ran it back to about the 3-yard line. Hayti comes back after a timeout here on the 7-yard line. 3rd and goal for the Hayti Indians. Portageville gets in the pass coverage here. Hayti 3 men back. Pitch out to Luster, right side. He has run room. He's going to be met by a host of Bulldogs right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain.
Big stand there for the Bulldogs. They're going to force them 4th down, make them go 4 downs to get it.
4th and 7 as they keyed on Luster that time on that left side as Portageville got out to the right side and got good coverage and got them pushed back.
Well, it's just we said, Floyd. I mean, you know, Hayti's offense is struggling. They're just getting a turnover, and they've yet to capitalize on this. But if you don't give them the turnovers, you know, if you don't give them the ball, you know, it's just got to eliminate these turnovers.
Hayti ready for the snap. There's a snap. Hayti looking to pass. He throws it to the end. And
I believe it's intercepted, isn't it?
No, incomplete.
Incomplete. Well,
so
yeah.
I think Bryce had the ball, and he knew he was going to be in the, he sort of dropped it. So
it would have been better if we'd intercepted. We'd have got the ball on the 20 for a touchback, but nonetheless, we've got the ball because it was 4th down. So the Bulldogs will dodge a bullet, folks. And we'll get Mr. Kellums in there to line them up again. Send them on another drive about, like we're going to have to march this one about, long way, about 90 yards.
93 yards.
93 yards.
Well, 93, 94 yards. Ball marked on the 6-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs as Hayti fails to get in from the 3-yard line. Kellums with the ball, hands off, first man through, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. And
well, I tell you, Floyd, there's just nothing up the middle for either one of these teams, Portageville or Hayti.
And like I say, Portageville going to have to work something across on a little pitch out to the right or left or something to get some running room.
Yeah, well, I mean, the passing game is just not working. It's just not working. I mean, they're going to have to get something going around the outside on the edges or something.
1 yard loss for the Bulldogs. 1:53 left here in this first half. Portageville needs to keep control of the ball here, at least for the rest of this half, Mike, as deep as they're pushed back. Kellums with the ball. He hands off across from Ben Story. Story has running room. He's at the 40. He's at midfield. 45, 40, 35, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs! As Ben Story takes the handoff from John Good Kellums, and he runs it 95 yards, touchdown.
We did it out in the offload. It was 93. You said we had to go 93 yards. They just 93 yards scored. Floyd, he looked like one of them little squirrels. You know when you're out deer hunting and they search and search all morning and they finally find them on them hickory nuts and bow, and they take off running through them woods up to that tree. We didn't even see him, and he come around that right side, and next thing I know, buddy, he's gone.
I thought they handed off to Landon DeLille.
I did too. They had me fooled.
Next thing I knew, I see Ben going up the sideline, and there's nobody even close to him.
And hey, and I'm gonna tell you what.
Carlos McGee for the extra point, no good. I don't know why Portageville's not kicking these extra points.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what. Ben Story, Hayty's got some speedsters, and Ben Story, they spotted him 10 yards, and they was behind 20 when he got to the end zone. That boy was getting it.
They wasn't going to catch Ben.
All right, folks. We got the footballs flying. We got the girls in their big old
throwing the beads,
homecoming dresses.
12 to 6.
We got the Bulldogs 12 to 0, 12 to 6, 12 to 6.
Portageville on top 12-6 with 1:28 left here in this first half. So,
well, I'm telling you, Floyd, when I seen Ben the other day, that young man had a look in his eye, and he said, look, you know, you don't get but one chance at this. I'm the senior. This is my last go-around, and I'm going to make it work.
Like I say, the ball's either on the 5 or the 6-yard line, Mike. And like I say, they had me fooled. They faked me out. I thought Landon DeLille had taken the ball, but next thing I knew, here comes Ben up the sideline, and they was tackling Landon.
I thought the ball was coming left side, and it's going right side for 93 yards.
All right, Hunter Cook out to kick the ball. Here's the kick. There's the kick. It's going to be taken by Hayti at the 22-yard line. He has running up the middle. He's got running room. He's across midfield, and he's brought down finally by number 10,
again,
Hunter Cook.
Just not real good tackling there by the Bulldogs. He found some lanes, but I'm not a statistician, Floyd, but we may have to go back to the record books. From scrimmage, that could be one of the longest runs. I don't know. That football's been around here a long time.
It's been around a long
but
time.
I'm going to tell you what, 93 yards.
You got to go back to, like I say, you go back to Lee Charles Wright.
Oh, yeah.
All them young men.
But you know what was most impressive about that, Floyd? He was getting faster as he was going.
Yeah.
That boy was in shape.
Hayti the ball, looking to pass. Over the center, he's the complete. Across to about the 38-yard line. Portageville had good pressure there by number 9. Michael, the number's not matching up.
9 is A.V. Banks, Floyd.
9's A.V. Banks.
3 is Daniel McCray.
All right. Hayti, 2nd and 4, 6-yard pickup. They look to pass again. They got a guy. He's going to.
Uh-oh.
Touchdown. Hayti.
Boy, I saw that coming, Floyd. He pump faked. That defender bit, and he got about 5 yards on him, and that was it.
Lester breaks away from that right side, and like I say,
hey, Floyd, I'm not taking anything away from the 11 guys on both these football teams, but we got 2 playmakers out there tonight. Number 1 for Portageville, Ben Story, and number 35, Demetrius Luster. And, I mean, it's like a heavyweight bout. They're just slugging it out.
45 seconds left here in this first half. 12-12. Hayti just scored. And Hayti gets ready to go for the extra point. There's a kick.
We got a flag. Let's see.
Good. 2 flags on the play.
It's going to be against Hayti, it looks like. The officials back here threw the flag in the backfield. Let's see what we got. False start against Hayti. So Portageville will decline. Extra point no good. We're tied up again, folks. 12-12. Floyd, I don't really know what to say about this one. I mean, you know, you got 2 offenses that look really lethargic, you know, just don't move the ball. Then Portageville goes 93 yards from scrimmage for a score, and then Hayti turned right around on the next possession, 55 yards in the air for a touchdown, you know.
Well, like I say, Hayty's got the Luster. He'll be a all-stater, I imagine, like I say, but they just aired the ball out to him. The ball was already thrown about 10 yards past him.
Oh, yeah.
He ran caught up with it.
And neither of the plays were sloppy. I mean, Benz was well executed.
So
I mean, it wasn't a fluke, and that pass was brilliant. I mean, he laid that ball out 10 yards in front of Luster after a punt fake when that defender bit, and Luster just ran right under it.
He ran down there and caught up with it, and there wasn't nothing between him and the goal line. All right, Hayti gets ready to kick off again with 45.2 seconds left here in this first half. Luster doing the kicking. Like I say, he's all-around player, Mike.
You can tell him he looks like he's about ready for a blow.
Here's the kick by the Hayti Indians. Short kick. Going to be fielded by number 3, A.V. Banks.
Daniel McCray.
Daniel.
No, that was A.V.
It was A.V., number 9.
Yeah, number wrong, name right. You got it. We're halfway there, buddy.
We'll get him.
Oh, yeah, we got him. We hope you folks are enjoying this broadcast of high school football on YHC-TV, brought to you through New Wave Communications. Mr. Tyler Wagner and his crew got a couple of games going. They probably got one be going live right now. I think Dexter and Kennett down at Kennett. So those of you that are watching us probably tomorrow will know what I'm talking about now, because you're watching YHC TV now. And
hand off to Ben Story. He gets across to about the 45-yard line.
And they had him gathered up right there at the line of scrimmage. He just keep pumping, Floyd, and he's hard to get on the ground.
23 seconds left here in this first half. Portageville must not want to call timeout, but we'll see what this should be the last play of the half.
Well, if you've got a timeout, I don't know why you don't.
They might not have one left, Mike.
No, the board's showing 2, but they got it all. Right. Coach knows what he's doing here.
Kellen's with him.
He got Bryce Wallace open over on that. Was a good effort by that senior receiver right there. But the ball was thrown out of bounds. I mean, even if he would have caught it, it was out of bounds.
2 seconds left.
Tops it with 2 seconds. You know, you got to keep that pass in play.
Yeah, like I say.
You know, I mean, throwing it out of bounds. I mean, even catching it out of bounds is not going to do you any good.
John Garrett rolls out to the left, and like I say, he had a man open, and Portageville takes a snap, and they take a knee, and that ends the first half. We're all knotted up, 12-12. Portageville and Hayti go in the locker room and see what they can figure out to come back out and start this second half.
Well, I tell you what, Floyd, I'd hate to be the coach and try to figure this one out and figure out what to do in the second half. This one's been something else.
Well, your defense on both sides just going to buckle down.
Yeah. Big plays for both teams, 12-12. You're watching high school football on YHC TV.
I want to stay connected to you. I like the way you do what you do. All right, okay, you're fine.
Call Audubell Hearing Center at 1-800-499-8786 or visit one of our locations in Dexter and Poplar Bluff, Missouri today.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
NFL Red Zone, the channel that brings you every touchdown from every game on Sunday afternoons. Watch the most exciting moments like never before, live in HD. Every touchdown from every game, live on one channel, NFL Red Zone.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Portageville Bulldog football here, brought to you by YHC TV. Here to start this second half, Portageville and Hayti Indians all knotted up, 12-12. Hayti is going to be kicking off to the Portageville Bulldogs start this second half as everything gets lined up. Ready to play a second half, Mike?
Boy, I'm ready for it. I'm tired of playing firefighter.
Well, like I say,
folks, would y'all believe this if I told you the press box caught on fire?
Well,
now, Floyd, hey, I'm not exaggerating, am I?
No,
the speaker was smoking and it's connected. See what us announcers go through? Our lives are in jeopardy up here bringing you this football game, and we're proud to do it, folks. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, we did have a little speaker malfunction, folks, but
look like they're going to change kickers here, Mike, for the Hayti Indians. I guess Luster's kind of wore out after all that run in the first half. So they put in number 13 for the Hayti Indians to kick off here to start this second half. There we go. Low kick. Going to be taken by Ben Story. He touches it, and it's a live ball. Ben falls on it and gets up and runs back across.
That's the wrong guy to kick it to.
Good block there, and Ben's coming across. What a block!
What a block! Wow!
Ben has running with him. He's up to 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Bulldogs!
Boy, did you see that block by number 14? And if there ain't a number in this program, somebody, I'm gonna be mad at somebody, because I want to know who that young man is.
Number 14, wasn't it?
He's, you know what? I think it's that kid. No, it's number 14. It's that boy that transferred up from Mississippi from that big 6A school, Floyd.
He put a block on a guy.
I'm talking about, woo, son.
As Jerry Clyers say, woo, woo.
But I'm gonna tell you what, they was 2 or 3 blocks. But Ben Story, you know, Floyd.
He took the ball on he touched it on about the 25-yard line. It went past him. He picked it up and went back.
Well, Floyd, you stole my glory, because right when you was talking about that new kicker, I said, no, they kicked it to the wrong guy, and I didn't get it out. I knew if they kicked it to Ben Story, they was in trouble, and what happened?
Here's
that boy.
Extra point tried by Hunter Cook, and it's blocked. So 18-12. Floyd takes the kickoff back. We'll call it a.
Ben Story has got 93, and we're going to call that 80. That is 173 yards in 2 plays.
On 2 plays.
Am I not right?
That's right.
Am I not right?
Yeah.
Well, say you're right, back.
You're right.
Okay, thank you.
I say I agree.
No, but seriously, I mean, he had that 93-yard return from scrimmage, or just handoff run. Wow.
He had an 80-yard return here from kick yard to start the second half. And what can you, I mean,
all right.
The block, the Hayti Indian was pursuing him across field and had him. And here about the 35-yard line, and this young man, number 14 from the Portageville Bulldogs, put a block that you wouldn't believe.
Well, and folks, what we want you to understand when we get excited, we're not, oh, man, but it was the right kind of block. That is, I mean, he did it the way you're supposed to do it.
Wasn't in the back.
And that's what allowed Ben Story to get around that corner and score that touchdown. But in which there's, man, it was just a lick.
It was a good block. Good run.
Yeah, that was, wow.
I'm trying to get them to throw me some of them beads and footballs up here, Mike.
Beads, watch it now, Floyd. You going a little overboard there. Where's Miss Debbie?
She's down there somewhere. All right, Portageville on top, 18-12. Here's the kickoff for Hunter Cook.
Good kick.
Brought down about the 12-yard line. Hayti brings it back. He's hit. Derek Priggle's in pursuit of him, and 3 missed tackles. They finally going to bring him down about the 36-yard line.
Wow.
As we had him brought back all the way to the
number
point.
4, I believe that's Cameron West, or Montoya Covington, a freshman, laid the original lick. But, man, we got, I mean, just kids stepping up out of the,
Well, that's what it's going to take, Mike. These young kids, they're getting all the experience they need. Sure, you lost 3 games in a row, but,
Hey, the season is salvageable. I mean, this is.
It is, and like I say, but with a young team like this, they got to learn somehow.
Well, these kids just
from hard knocks.
These kids just remember, when you put that uniform on, you're playing for pride, buddy.
Hayti the ball.
You're a Bulldog.
Handoff, number 1, cross field. Derek Priggle with him.
That a way to stay with the tackle. Good tackle by Derek Priggle.
To the 35-yard line, and it's going to be a loss of about 2. Bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Hayti Indians. Good pursuit from Derek.
It may be premature, Floyd, but whatever Coach Bullock said in the locker room in this first minute of this football game and this second half is working.
Like I say, that's a good blitz by Derek to get back there in the backfield. I mean, just before the handoff was there, Derek was waiting on it.
Well, the kids are showing some fire now.
Hayti ready for the snap. Quarterback drops back to pass. He looks to the left side. There's the throw. And there's a throw out of bounds, but Portageville was beat again.
Yeah.
As Bryce Wallace turns the wrong way, and his defender goes right past him, but just luckily is thrown out of bounds.
Yeah.
10:45 left here in this third quarter, and how exciting was the first.
Floyd, there ain't no telling what's going to happen for this thing, though. It's going to be exciting.
Well, the speaker burns up on the press box.
Hey, I helped put it out.
We have a hot return on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Now, Hayti, 3rd and 11. Drop back pass, little screen pass to Luster. Luster has room. And there's Derek Priggle on the tackle again, and he's going to be brought out of bounds by a host of Bulldogs.
Good gang tackling there by the Bulldogs.
Derek Priggle stands him up. Hunter Cook in there. Michael Hopkins. Look like number 60, Brands. So, going to be, we'll call it 4th and 2. 4th and 2 for the Hayti Indians. Hayti looks like they're going to go for it. Ball on the 45-yard line. 4th and 2 for the Hayti Indians. Look for a long count here. There's a snap, fake, and Portageville's got him in the backfield. Good pursuit by the Bulldogs.
Number 14.
Number 14.
He's the one that turned him back inside. I'm thinking get a name, folks. I'm going to take my headset off. If Floyd gets to acting up too bad, just go to the refrigerator and get you a refreshment or something, and I'll be back.
Hayti turns the ball over on down. Portageville take over on the 44-yard line. 9:54 left here in this third quarter. Portageville up 18-12. Good defensive stand by the Portageville Bulldogs here to start this second half. Kellens brings the Dogs to the line. He takes snap. Second man through. Ben Story hands off, and he's going to be upended right there at the line of scrimmage. Good tackle by the Hayti Indians.
Did he behave, folks?
Just a little.
When he left, he was trying to. When I left, he was trying to get women to throw him beads and stuff. Kobe Chillers is that young man's name, number 14.
That was a good block he had.
Yeah, it was, and like I say, he got in the backfield and forced that back to check up and take a new position. And
Kellens back to pass. Ben Story of the ball, and folks, he's trying to get away. He has running room.
I'm telling you,
good block by number 16, Bryce Wallace.
I'm telling you what a block.
Bryce Wallace puts a lick on him, and Ben Story fights to get the ball back up to about the 40-yard line, and Bryce Wallace comes across
Floyd,
and puts a lick on him.
I'm going to tell you what, and I'll give credit for where credit is due, and if it comes about, but right now, Ben Story, player of the ball game. If that young man doesn't do another thing, he has showed heart and desire, the will to win, and put his team on his shoulders. And I'm not taking a thing away from any of those other athletes on that field or the sideline, but he is doing it.
Wallace throw over to Hunter
Cook.
And he's going to be brought down. Look like it's going to be a loss about one, Mike.
Yeah.
They tried a little screen pass to the right.
Fourth down and
fourth and we call it a long 7 here for the Bulldogs. 8:44 left here in this third quarter. 18-12. Bulldogs on top of Hayti. Look like Wallace is Portageville's going to punt the ball. So Wallace back to do the punting. Bryce.
You better back up, return man.
There's Bryce. He gets ready. Good kick. He aims for the sideline, about the 10-yard line to Rose.
Good kick.
Rolls out about the 10. We'll call it 10. Good kick by Bryce as he angles that ball away from the return man.
ball goes out of bounds around the 10-yard line.
You can give Bryce a scholarship, be a D1 punter somewhere, man.
All right, Hayti will
that dude can punt the ball.
take over on the 10-yard line with 8:22 left here in this third quarter. 18-12, Portageville on top of Hayti. Hayti takes over on down. Three good punts tonight by this Bryce Wallace.
Yeah.
He's showing.
Well, you know, and he had the presence of mind to angle that one out toward the sideline. It wasn't that long a punt, but exactly what he needed. It's got Hayti pinned deep.
A-Roll got a man wide open out here at about the 15. He gets across to the 20.
Ben Story had one man to beat. Ben Story stays at home, does his job.
Ben and number 9.
A.V. Banks.
A.V. Banks steps up. Young man for Hayti was wide open out here on this right side, Mike.
Yeah.
They gave him plenty of 10 yards, and like I say, 1st and 10 for the Hayti Indians. They get across to about the 21-yard line. Hayti back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a snap. Quarterback rolls to the right side, looks to throw, incomplete. Looks to throw to Luster and just short. Covered by Derek Priggle and Bryce Wallace. Bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Indians.
Daniel McCray had an angle on that ball.
He dove for it, like I say, just if he threw it about a waist high, he might have picked it off.
Yeah.
7:57 left here in this third quarter. Hayti with the ball, trailing by 6, 18-12. Hayti still running the option here. Hayti falls back. Oh, pressure right here by A.V. Banks. A fumble! Portageville looks like they fell on it. Yes, they did.
Portageville ball.
Let's see who comes up with it. Number 24. Like
Carlos McGee. A.V. Banks stripped it out. Carlos recovered it.
A.V. Banks comes across there and puts a rush on the Hayti quarterback, and causes the fumble, and Portageville will take over with 7:52 left here in this third quarter. Portageville had the ball on the 21-yard line, and here comes the Dogs. John Kellums in the shotgun formation. He gets ready. Man in motion. Handoff. A.V. Banks going to the right side. And he's going to get brought down.
We got a flag. 3 flag. Looked like may have had a face mask here, Floyd.
It's either going to be face mask or holding against Portageville on that right side. It's holding. I'm afraid it's going to be holding against the Bulldogs. Holding Portageville. Well, they had to push the Dogs back. They had to bring up a second 20.
10-yard mark off against Portageville for holding. That'll bring up a
First and 20 for the Bulldogs.
20 at least.
As they're called for the hold on the right side. Must have been pretty noticeable, Mike. I believe every official throwed the flag at it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just being optimistic for a face mask.
Young Kellums brings the Bulldogs to the line.
Empty backfield.
Empty backfield, looking to pass. A.V. Banks in motion, looks to pass. Good pass out to the right side.
Caught by Bryce Wallace. What a catch.
Bryce Wallace. What a catch. Down to the 10-yard line is
good pitch and catch right there.
Kellums fed the ball over his right shoulder, and Bryce kept his balance and brought it in at the 10-yard line.
Floyd, if I don't tell you anything else tonight, can I tell you this?
What's that?
It's all about confidence.
Well,
if that young kid back there will get some confidence on stuff like that right there, instead of getting his dauber down when he throws an interception or whatever, it's going to happen. You got to stay with it,
well,
and the more confidence he gains.
That's any young player, Mike.
It is. But, I mean, that pass right there, you couldn't throw it any more perfect. He threw it right where he had to throw it.
Miles Stafford in the game. He's wide left. Kellums to the line. Handoff. Ben Story, right side. He has a hole. He gets across and picks up about 3. Bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs of their drive here on the
another good run by Ben Story.
So they'll mark it on about the 6-yard line. So
well, if the Bulldogs could put up another score here, Floyd, it'd be big.
2nd and goal.
Big for their confidence.
6:53 left here in this third quarter. Portageville threatening to score again here. 2nd and 7. Kellums comes to the line, takes a snap, hand off. Landon DeLille, he pushes up the middle, and he's going
hold on the ball.
He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. And like I say, Landon's a good hard runner. He comes in, usually he's good for 3 or 4 yards, and like I say, Indians plugged that hole that time, Mike, and there was nowhere to go.
I'm at our cameraman, folks. They say he does a great job. I'm too scared to watch myself on TV, so I don't ever get tapes or I got some of that direct TV stuff, something out there in the sticks where I live. I don't get none of that new wave stuff, but they say he does a fine job, and we sure appreciate his hard work out there. He is slaving over that camera to bring you all the right angles.
All right, 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs here. Kellums to the line. He looked, quarterback keeper.
No.
Portageville loses ball, and we'll see who comes up with it.
It's going to be on the official. Looked like it might have been a forward pass. It'll be the official whether or not they're going to call that a forward pass.
He should have just kept the ball and went down with it, Mike. I mean, it looked like it was an option right there for him to keep it, quarterback keeper, and run it. He should have just tucked it and went on down with it.
Well, that's just a young quarterback. You make a brilliant play, and then you make a not so brilliant play.
That's the young nerves coming out of him, Mike. Like I say, more experience he gets. He's
trying to do good.
He's got a lot of pressure on his.
He does. The sophomore in there, he's got a big load to carry.
4th and 8. Portageville goes for it here. They send 3 guys to the left. Kellums with the ball. He looks over the middle. Incomplete.
Almost intercepted. And see, he didn't have a receiver there.
There's nobody there.
I didn't see it, but a white jersey. Well,
Portageville turns the ball over on downs. Hayti will take over on the 9-yard line. So Portageville runs a good opportunity right there, Mike,
Yeah.
to put another 6 up on the board. So
I'm not going to say much about Hayti's field position because a while ago when I said Portageville had to go 93 yards,
yeah,
they went 93 yards. So that's about, hey, if they're on the 7, is that 93 yards?
that's 93.
This ain't good, Floyd.
Well,
Ain't that the twilight zone when you do that when something?
the odds not in their favor right now for that. For a return right here at 93 yards. Not saying it couldn't happen, but anyway, Hayti has the ball, 1st and 10 on the 9. First man through, hands off left side. He's going to be met by a host of Bulldogs there. Coming up off the pile, number 14. Number 68, Derek Priggle. Young man's name, who'd you say 14 was, Mike?
14 is Kobe Chillers.
Kobe Chillers.
That young man come up from Mississippi. And, you know, I remember some Chillers back in the day here at Portageville. And
I remember.
But he came from a big school. I want to say South Haven, Mississippi, Floyd. Big 4, 5, 6A school down there where he was an athlete.
Hayti has the ball. 2nd down, low snap, and he jumps on it. And it's going to be down around the goal line. Let's see where they mark it.
Very close to the goal line.
Either on the...
Boy, I tell you what.
Man, that's close to being a safety right there.
Yeah, Portageville has caught every break possible tonight.
Let's see where they mark it. Look like they mark it on the 1-foot line. So Portageville's got Hayti pushed back in the end zone here.
Boy, I tell you what, you put the gravy on the biscuits right here and you go in there after them.
Like I say, it's got to be a quarterback keeper here to get out of this end zone. Hayti with the ball. There's
That's what Portageville doing. They bringing it all.
And it's slapped down by the Portageville Bulldogs. Bring up a 4th and 18.
Portageville brought a full-on blitz, and he had to get rid of that, or he was looking at a safety.
They're on the.
And Floyd, sometimes, you know, I mean, you hate to ever give up points, but I don't know that a safety might not be in Hayti's best interest right now.
It would have been, like I say,
give
up 2 points and kick the ball off.
Right, because they don't even have room to punt the ball right now. And if they do what we're saying, folks, if they would take a safety, the Bulldogs would gain 2 points, but then they would get a free kick from like the 35-yard line because they are going to punt it. Let's see if they got room. The Bulldogs are going to go after it.
Here's the snap, low snap. There's the kick, good kick. Coming down to Ben Story. He takes the ball, he goes across the right side. Luster's on pursuit. And another good block there by number 10.
Hunter Cook.
Hunter Cook, as Luster was
on Luster.
Putting an angle on Ben, and Hunter comes across and made a good block. So Portageville will take over on the 29-yard line with 3:33 left here in this 3rd quarter. Threes are wild, 18-12, Portageville. John Kellums brings the Bulldogs to the huddle. See what Mr. Kellums and Coach Bullock has in store for the Indians here on this series of down. He sends Bryce Wallace wide left. Landon DeLille to the right. There's the snap. He looks, screen pass over to Carlos McGee. Carlos McGee runs across, and he's going to be brought down about the 27, 26-yard line. But Carlos McGee put a lick on this number 23 for Hayti. And he's getting up slowly, but thank God he's not hurt. He's still shaking up a little bit, Mike.
Yeah, number 23 in there on the stop.
Dylan Riddick.
Well, I'll tell you what, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 seniors on this Hayti squad, folks.
2nd and 8, Bulldogs on the 26-yard line. Kellums pitch back to Ben Story. Ben Story cuts back up, and he gets across to about the 25-yard line.
Good tackle there by number 56.
Pick up a 1, so we'll bring up a
Brown.
3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs having a little difficult running to that right side right now, Mike. Hayti's keying on that. And they got Luster over there. The weakest side they got right now, Mike, is this left side of the Hayti Indians.
Yes.
Three back for the Bulldogs. Oh. Offside's on Bryce Wallace.
Bryce got a little jumpy there.
Bryce gets a little jumpy. Bring up a 3rd and 12. John Garrett comes across to get instructions from Coach Bullock, see what play he wants to send in.
I wonder if Coach Bullock makes John Garrett run wind sprints in practice. He has to come to the sideline for every play. For all of those.
All right, Portageville back to pass. John Garrett with the ball. He airs it out. He's got Ben Story wide open and
incomplete. He bobbled it. Boy, he had it. Good coverage there by the Indians.
By 3 Indians.
3 Indians, and John Garrett put it in one spot he could, and Ben just couldn't hang on. Bulldogs look like they're probably in 4th down territory.
4th and 12, and there's a flag on play. We'll see what the call is.
We're going to take a station break, and we'll be right back and tell you what the verdict is, folks. You're watching high school football on YHC TV.
I'm married, I have a child, and my someday was when my job got shipped to Mexico. So I took charge and went to Three Rivers College. It opened doors I couldn't imagine. Better job, better pay. My certification in green diesel technology at Three Rivers took less than 2 years. Didn't cost a lot either. My future's never looked greener. Three Rivers College. Turn your someday into graduation day.
Take your first step toward a stronger, more fulfilling career. Make your someday today. Enroll now at Three Rivers College.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
All right. Illegal block by the Portageville Bulldogs. Decline. Bring up a 4th and 12 for the Portageville Bulldogs, Mike. Look like they're going to go for it here on the 31-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think Bullock found something out here. Bryce Wallace got a pretty good height advantage on his man, and that's where he's looking. Let's see, boy, he just got hit in.
He got a lick by number 79 again for the Hayti Indians, and that's twice.
Big number 79.
He got in there on him. That's Mark Harris.
Yeah.
As he got back there on Mr. Kellums and put a lick on him. That's
he had an open man.
That's 2 times he got back there to him. So somebody's not picking up Mr. Harris over. 1:34 left here in this 3rd quarter. 18-12. Portageville up by 6 on the Hayti Indians. Portageville turns it over on down. 1st and 10. Hayti.
Well, that's what you like to see, Floyd. Ben Story down there getting a blow, and he's coaching his young quarterback, telling him, say, hey, man, keep your head up. We got this. We got a fumble. Let's see. Looks like Hayti got back on it.
Looked like quarterback fell back down on it, back to the 26-yard line, so a loss of about 5 there. Close to another turnover for the Indians. 1:15 left here in this 3rd quarter, Mike. Hayti close to turning the ball over again. 2nd and 15 for the Hayti Indians. 1 minute left here in this 3rd quarter. Hayti drops back to pass. He throws across to Luster again. And there's intercepted.
Bryce Wallace.
Bryce Wallace and
runs into his own man, but nonetheless, we got an interception.
He brings it back to the 45, and Mr. Trevor Brands runs into him. But anyway, Portageville intercepts the ball as Hayti tries to throw it to Luster, and Bryce steps up and picks it off.
Well, Hayti having their struggles tonight, Floyd, but Portageville is showing a little more disciplined football tonight, and they're taking advantage of those.
Well, it's showing a little bit more patience than that.
Yeah, they are. In the last 3 weeks, they haven't showed that discipline, and they haven't taken advantage of and capitalized on mistakes from the other team. But tonight they have, and it's boded well so far for the Bulldogs tonight.
All right, Kellums brings the Dogs to the line. Snap, handoff, Ben Story, right side, good running room, gets across about, pick up about 9. Ben just got in there behind his blockers, Mike, and he followed them up that right side, leading with Derek Priggle and the rest of the gang over there, and he picked him up 9 more yards. 30 seconds and ticking here. See if the Bulldogs gets another playoff here in this third quarter. Beautiful night, Mike, here at Portageville for a football game.
Boy, it is.
Homecoming. Good crowd on hand.
Got the class of 1963.
Kellums with a handoff. Second man through. Carlos McGee. He gets across the about the 34-yard line.
For all you folks that'll see this tomorrow, take into consideration that class of 1963 is they're all in town this weekend for a big class reunion. That'll end the third quarter. And I'm going to send a shout out to some of our sponsors. If you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed as it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field surfaces on not only this field, but numerous ones in the area, such as Dexter, Sykeston, Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovations prides themselves on providing the best playing surfaces possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations. And to check out their products, go to turfrenovations.com. You need some auto parts, stop by and see Colin Darty and his staff down at Delta Auto Parts on Highway 61 North in Portageville. They specialize in domestic car and light truck parts. Go to deltaautoparts.com for parts information. Greenpoint Ag in Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. The 7 Greenpoint locations offer seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. And stop by the Portageville Farm and Home Store for a large selection of home, lawn, and garden supplies, hardware, and clothing. Go to greenpointag.com or call 379-3816. Butler Drugstore on Main Street in Portageville is your local full-service pharmacy, also including gifts and fine jewelry down there at Miss Val's little boutique. Dr. Trey Roan has been serving this area for many years and provides your prescription solutions. Butler Drugstore at 222 East Main in Portageville. Give them a call at 573-379-5469. Good group of people down there. Thanks to all our sponsors. Good group of people donating their time and finances to make this broadcast possible to you of high school football.
All right, 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs here. As Hayti had an injured player in number Tippler, I believe, number 72 there. Thank goodness he's okay. He helped off by the coach. It looked like he's hurt that left ankle. Kellums to the line, 3rd and 2. Gets ready for the snap. There's the snap. First man through. Landon DeLille. Landon busted across the. Look like he's going to pick up the first down. Give him about 4 yards there, Mike. Landon goes across, pick up the first down. 1st and 10 Bulldogs here, 11:56 here. Start this 4th quarter. Landon's a good hard runner, Mike.
Yes, he is.
He gets a chance to get his hands on the ball. He protects the ball good, tucks that head, and goes in hard. Kellums at the line, gets ready, takes the snap, sends a man in motion. Pitch out, right side, Carlos McGee. He has running room. He gets across about the 30 and down about the 26-yard line.
Good hard run by Carlos. You know, we saw Carlos run the ball early in the season against St. Pius and Kennett. Hadn't seen a whole lot out of him, but he's had some good runs tonight.
Yes, he has. Like I say, he followed his blockers right then as they pulled and got ahead of him. And a good pickup, about 6 yards there, or 7. So we call it 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs. Ball on the 25-yard line. John Garrett brings the Bulldogs to the line. Hands off Ben Story right up the right side, and he's going to get across to about the 21. So going to be just short of first down. We'll see where they mark it. They call first down, so 1st and 10 Bulldogs as they march it down for 2 first downs here, Mike.
Yep.
Ball on the 20-yard line. Portageville 1st and 10. They send Hunter Cook wide right. Bryce Wallace wide left. John Garrett gets his offensive line set. Here's a snap. Pitch back. Ben Story. He gets behind his blocker, Carlos McGee, and
Good tackle there by number 56.
good tackle by Hayti Indians. And
Quindon Brown.
Feel like it's going to be a loss about one here, Mike.
Yep.
Just took a little bit long for that play to get going.
For it to develop. Yep.
Kellum's in a hurry to get back to the line. Hand off Carlos McGee. He looks to get some running room, gets up that left side, and he's going to be brought down just up to the about the 20-yard line. So still 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Third and 10 for Portageville. Kellums brings the Bulldogs to the line. Takes a snap, looks to the right. Hunter Cook over there. Pass is tipped, and he's brought down by number 23 from the Hayti Indians, Mike.
Yeah.
So 4th and 9 here. 4th and 10 on the 20-yard line. Portageville this deep. They got to go for it. Like I say, now Portageville's going to take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout, Mike.
Yeah, I'll call off some of these sponsors. We couldn't do this game without these sponsors, folks. Go down and see Miss Lorna Turnage and her fine staff at A Plus Family Clinic in Portageville. They've been serving the area with medical services in great quality for many years. Visit them at 203 East 3rd or call 379-2100 for an appointment or information. A Plus Family Clinic in Portageville for local medical solutions. Crop Production Services, one of the largest distribution networks of agricultural products and services in southeast Missouri, is proud to support high school athletics. CPS provides services including various soil sampling and mapping, fall fertilizer and lime, custom application, and, services, wheat seed, chemicals, and Dynagrow seed and LPI nutritional products. Crop Production Services has a knowledgeable staff providing agronomic solutions for all your fall needs. Or to plan for your spring 2014, contact CPS in Portageville, Culin, Sykeston, Bernie, or other locations throughout southeast Missouri or northeast Arkansas. Crop Production Services.
All right, Mike, back here in live action. Portageville on top of the Hayti Indians here late in the 4th quarter, 18-12. Portageville facing a 4th and 10 right here on their own 21-yard line. So Portageville takes snap, pitch back. Hunter Cook. Hunter looks for the little screen pass. And he gets it thrown over to
back to John Kellums, the quarterback, for the
good
reception.
catch, and it's going to be short of the first down. About a yard short, so Hayti will take over on about the, let's see, we got a player
Got
down.
a flag on that far side, maybe.
No, we got a player
No, we got a
down.
player down, okay.
I think John Garrett put a lick on this.
Put a lick on it. We'll have an official's timeout. If you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed as it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field surfaces on not only this field, but numerous ones in the area such as Dexter, Sykeston, Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovation prides themselves on providing the best playing surfaces possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations. And to check out their products, go to turfrenovations.com. Mr. Kevin Roan and Lee Wallace do a fine job on some of these playing fields. As you can see, this one, folks, absolutely gorgeous. They put in a lot of hard work and effort, I can promise you. They know what they're doing.
Yes, they do. You can't, for a football field around this area, Mike, you're not going to find a better field.
It's exceptional.
As Mr. Jones gets up off the field for the Hayti Indians, and
I'm glad to see that.
walks
young
up
man
on his umpire, so thank God for that. We don't want to see anybody get hurt. Let it be a good played game all the way through, good sportsmanship, and everybody goes home the same way they came, Mike.
That's exactly right, Floyd.
All right, Hayti takes over, 1st and 10. Ball marked on the 15. So Portageville got them back deep. We'll see what Hayti has here. They fall back to pass. They look to the left side. Oh, what a hit by number 60, Trevor Brands.
And just ran plumb through him.
He just ran a clock backwards on that quarterback. And what a hit that Trevor put on.
He is still.
He's
got a
limping.
gimped up ankle there or something. I hope it's nothing serious.
Oh, Trevor put a lick on him right
sure
there.
did.
Like I say, that brings back memories of his brother there, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, hard head there.
Yeah.
All right.
Buddy, them Brand boys, they load for bear when they go.
2nd and 19, loss of 9 for the Hayti Indians. A bad snap. A handoff number 1 to the right side, and he's going to be brought down by a host of
Derek Priggle.
Derek Priggle wrapped him up along with number 24. Carlos McGee got his ankles first. So
Good swarm of tackling there by them Bulldogs.
3rd and 19. So Portageville's getting good penetration on that right side. And, but like I say, Trevor blitzed from that left side of him, Mike, and he caught that Hayti quarterback off guard, and he just rocked his world.
Big down for the Bulldogs right here for it. If they can hold, they got Hayti pinned deep.
3rd and 18. Here for the Hayti Indians, back deep in their own territory. He looks back to pass, a little screen pass, coming across the right side. He completes it, gets back up to about the 7-yard line. So he picks up a few yardage, but the quarterback's got that right ankle still.
Yeah, Derek, that's number 1. But Derek Priggle just laid a stroke on that quarterback too and forced that pass.
He's limping off.
That backfield's walking winded.
Number 19.
I hope they maybe just cramping a little. Maybe they can shake them off. We don't wish any injury on any of these athletes.
Well, that lick that Trevor put on that quarterback, Mike, I say when he got up, that right ankle was bothering him. Hayti looked like they're going to punt the ball as quarterback Brooks goes off the field for the Hayti Indians. Hayti in the end zone to do the punt. There's a snap, good snap, kick, good kick. Looks like it's coming down about the 40-yard line, and Hayti was close for Portageville Bulldogs.
Oh, it sure was. Sure was. That was bad close.
Like I say, it was real close. We had 2 Portageville with their back to the ball, and like I say, the Portageville take over on the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulldogs with 7:25 left here in this 4th quarter. 18-12 Portageville on top of the Hayti Indians here at homecoming. Mr. Kellums gets his instructions, Coach Bullock, and he goes back out on the field, gets his team out of the huddle as they come forward to the line, as they get ready to run the first play of this series. John Garrett gets ready, takes snap, a handoff, fake, look, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. We'll see where they mark it. Look like it's going to be marked about the 46-yard line, and we've got another Hayti Indian down. Another failed block on that left side, Mike. We're going to pick that up and see how they're getting.
Well, and his backfield blockers, his fullback and his tailbacks, they're just not offering a whole lot of assistance.
Well, they got to stand in front of him. And
yes, they do.
But anyway,
Coach Bullock will get them lined out.
Go ahead and take another timeout, Mike, while we have this injured player.
Butler Drugstore on Main Street in Portageville is your local full-service pharmacy, also including gifts and fine jewelry. Dr. Trey Roan's been serving the area for many years and provides your prescription solution. Butler Drugstore, 222 East Main in Portageville, or call 379-5469. Good bunch of folks down there at Butler Drug. A-Plus Family Clinic in Portageville has been serving the area with medical services with great quality and service. Visit them at 203 East 3rd Street or call 379-2100 for an appointment or for information. A-Plus Family Clinic in Portageville. Go see Miss Lorna Turnage and her staff. If you need some auto parts, go down and see Colin Darty and his fine crew he's got down at Delta Auto Parts on Highway 61 North. They specialize in domestic car and light truck parts. Go to deltaautoparts.com for parts information. And number 15, he's up. And
Mike, he
looks like he's getting off under his own power.
As Riddick walks off on his own power for the Hayti Indians. Look like he's limping on that left ankle. So with 7:08 left here in this ball game. Second and 18 for the Bulldogs here on the 47-yard line. As Hayti got good penetration off that left side again. Kellums to the line, pitch back to Ben Story. He has a hole on the right side. Good running by Ben Story. He gets across to about the, we'll call it the 41-yard line. So pick up of about 7 there. Third and 11 for the Bulldogs. Ben cut back right into that hole, Mike. He's looking for blocking, and he followed his blockers, and they had him a hole to shoot through, and he shot up there and picked up a good yardage.
Yes, indeed.
Portageville comes to the line. They send Hunter Cook to the right, Bryce Wallace to the left. John Garrett takes snap, pitch back. Double reverse here, and A.V. Banks comes across the right side, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that thing might could have been something, but Ben kind of bobbled the ball and didn't get the transition over to A.V. So it'll bring up 4th and 11 for the Bulldogs.
I believe right here, Mike, I believe I'd have to punt the ball.
Yes, I would.
As Coach Bullock is, he's got Bryce Wallace back here on about the 49-yard line.
Well, you got a good punter, so just put your faith on his toe. He'll take care of you.
He got a good angle to kick it over to that left side. We'll see
Good
what he
snap.
does. Oh, a short kick. And it takes a roll down to about the 17. I don't know what happened there, but Bryce is shaking his head. But he must have caught it off the top of his ankle or something, because it didn't go about 20 yards. Hayti will take over here with 5:30 left here in this ball game, trailing by 6, 18-12. As the Bulldogs leads here at homecoming. Like I say, good crowd on hand, Mike. Everybody's excited. I want to see a victory here at home for the Bulldogs. Hayti comes to the line, 1st and 10 on the 18. Hayti, new quarterback, he airs it out, short pass. Air to the right side. But
Bulldogs steady getting pressure in that backfield on there, forcing that.
I don't know if that offensive line for Hayti just wore out or what, Mike, but we're getting back there on them so quick right now. It's unbelievable.
Well, one thing too, Floyd, the defense is staying fresh, and in the past 3 games, the defense has spent so much time on the field. They get winded, and it's got such a heavy workload, they can't get that pressure, but they got some pretty fresh legs. And
Hayti gets ready to take a snap. There's a snap, hand off, first man through, right, left side. He has running room, comes around, gets across about the 30-yard line.
Tackle made there by number 60 Brands, along with 24 Carlos McGee.
First down at Hayti. Had him in the backfield there, Mike.
Yeah.
Just one little missed tackle, and they breaks it for a first down.
Well, you got us a ball game here, folks. Six-point ball game.
Hayti comes to the line. 1st and 10 on the 31. There's a snap. Low snap. He rolls to the right. Quarterback going to keep it. He's going to be pursued by number 14. And he's going to be brought down about the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5. So bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Hayti Indians. 4:40 left here in this 4th quarter. Hayti is driving the ball. 2nd and 5 on the 36. New quarterback in for Hayti. Running option. There's a snap. He looks right side to pass. There's a pass. Incomplete. Wide open right there in his hands. And, I guess he heard footsteps, Mike, as he drops the ball. He'll bring up 35 for the Hayti Indians. Number 2 is Maurice Farr, the new quarterback, Mike, for Hayti.
Yeah, I had supper tonight with Mr. Ron Birmingham. He's a great man out of Hayti. Been doing their radio for years, and he said Hayti had about 3 quarterbacks that they run. You know, when they have to, they just weren't real stable in the quarterback position.
With that option they run, they got good speed. Hand off right side, running room, and quarterback tries to throw it, and incomplete pass. And like I say, I don't know.
That was close.
But anyway, incomplete pass, bring up a 4th and 5 for the Hayti Indians on the 31-yard line. Good pressure there, Mike, by Carlos McGee and Michael Hopkins.
Yes, it was.
It looked like Hayti's going to take a timeout, so we'll take a timeout, Mike.
We're going to take a station break. You're watching high school football on YHC TV.
I want to stay connected to you. I like the way you do what you do. All right, okay, you're fine.
Call Audubell Hearing Center at 1-800-499-8786 or visit one of our locations in Dexter and Poplar Bluff, Missouri today.
All right, welcome back here at Portageville High School's Portageville Bulldogs lead the Hayti Indians here on homecoming night, 18-12. 4 minutes left here in this ball game. Hayti with the ball, 4th down and 5. Look like they're going to go for it. On the 35-yard line. Hayti's to the line. Looks for the snap. There's a snap. He looks to the right side. He airs it out, and he's going to overthrow him by 10 yards, Mike.
Well, I'll tell you what, a pretty pass. He just gets somebody to run under that thing, and he had something there.
Good coverage by the Bulldogs there as they will take over on downs on the 35-yard line with 4:07 left here in this ball game.
The Bulldogs can get them a couple of first downs and get any kind of sustaining drive. They may be able to close this thing out, but they're going to have to hold on to the ball. Just can't afford to turn it over because Hayti's just Hayti. They liable to score on you at any time.
They can score quick with that speed, Mike. Like I say, Portageville's got to protect the ball. Get in there for 6 more points and seal this game. John Garrett comes to the line for the Bulldogs. He takes a snap, handoff, last man through, and he's going to be met there by a host of Indians. And
number 56 there, man. We've called that number tonight. Quentin Brown, big stop there for Hayti.
They blew by both our guards that time, Mike.
Yeah.
2 yards on the play, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 for the Bulldogs here with 3:40 and clock ticking here in this 4th quarter. Portageville up 18-12. Very important series here. Portageville needs to run some time off the clock, like you said, Mike, and try to get down there deep in the.
They're not going to do it that way.
Pitch back, number 3.
McCray, he's around the left side.
He's around the left
side. He's still
side.
on his steps out of bounds.
He steps out of bounds about the, I'm going to say the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
It'll be close.
He got it back. They should be looking at about maybe a third and 6, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, so
he picked a bunch of it up back.
Good lead. Bunch of blockers out on that left side for him, Mike.
Yeah.
They call it 3rd and 7. 3:18 left here. See what Coach Bullock has in store here for the call for Kellum to bring to the huddle. They come to the line. Look like we're going to stay in the running game, Mike. John Garrett pitches back to Carlos McGee. Carlos McGee has nothing going as they stay wide right. Like I say, he's
Carlos got out there wide, and he was just ahead of all of his blockers. He had nothing as far as blocking out on that right side.
Bring up a fourth and going to lose by.
Big decision here for Coach Bullock.
I would have to punt this ball.
Yeah, you
Mike.
got to pin them down there deep and make them go.
He needs to kick it way over to the south side of the field here on the left side of the field and try to get back there and make a defensive stop on this next series of downs for Hayti.
Defense played well there for tonight for the Bulldogs.
There's a snap. There's a kick. Another short kick. Out of bounds on the 30-yard line.
Well, you know, something I've noticed there with Bryce, we were bragging about his kicking, and I'll still brag about it. But when he's got to boot the ball, you know, and get it downfield, he's good. But when you get down there, what he's doing, folks, he's trying to keep it out of the end zone. But that's kind of touchy when you try to do a field punt.
Well,
but
20 yards. Setting the ball on the 20 is better than setting it on the 30.
That's exactly right.
You know, but anyway,
yeah.
I know what's going to do, young man. Trying to put that special touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. And
it's like hitting a short wedge into the green. And, you know, sometimes you do it, sometimes you flub it. But anyway, Hayti takes over on downs on the 28. 2:27 left here in this ball game. Harris, the quarterback for Hayti, he looks to air one out. He takes it to the right side, and he had a man over, but Ben Story was all over him. And this young quarterback, that number 2, is it Harris?
Yes. No, it's Farr. Maurice Farr.
Farr. He has some kind of arm on him.
He does.
All right, 2nd and 10 for the Hayti Indians. 2:20 left here in this ball game. Portageville up 18-12.
Well, and Hayti Floyd just relying on that pass. They're looking for the big play. I look for him on 2nd or 3rd down to look for Luster over here on this left side. He's the playmaker.
Long count. He rolls out the right side. He's in pursuit. There's the throw, complete. Across midfield. He's across to about the 43-yard line.
Good pass.
Good pass. And Portageville was trying to put a pursuit on him, but from the backside, and they needed to step up on that left side and cut him off.
Well, that was a good play dialed up by the coach there. They were looking for that deep ball. Well, they run that little crossing route around the middle and just didn't have it well defended. Portageville did.
As far as this new quarterback, he's got to roll to that right side to throw.
Yeah.
If they can stop that right side,
he's got a strong arm. He's going to come over here to Luster on this left side. Let Luster make a play.
And
good tackle there.
By number,
good tackle 68. There for 68, Derek Griggle.
Luster comes up. Derek Griggle brings him down. 1:50 left here in this ball game. Hayti calls timeout.
And we'll send a shout out to our sponsors, Greenpoint Ag and Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. The 7 Greenpoint locations offer seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. And stop by the Portageville Farm and Home Store for a large selection of home, lawn, and garden supplies, hardware, and clothing. Go to greenpointag.com or call 573-379-3816.
All right, Mike, Hayti with the ball on 47-yard line.
They're running out of clock, 1:51.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Portageville's going to have to defend the big play because, you know.
They're going to go to Luster.
Yeah. Hayti's looking for it. They got 1 timeout left, 1:51 in the final quarter. Down by 6. That's a scary.
That's a scary thought.
That's a scary thought. They're down by 6. If they can put something through the uprights or 2-point conversion,
well,
you know, Portageville doesn't have a lot of time left. But it's hanging on this Portageville defense right here.
That's where your extra points count so big in the game, Mike. We had 3 chances and we failed on all 3.
We're looking at Hayti looking at a 2nd and 10.
All right. Hayti back in option formation again. Low snap.
He just has to cover it.
He falls on the ball.
Yeah, Bulldogs got a break there.
Back down to about the 39-yard line.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a loss of, we'll call it good 10 yards. So.
Yeah, well, this Bulldog defense got to dial it up for 2 more downs. You know they're going to go for it.
Third and 18, they call it. So
they're going to have to utilize all 4 downs with 1:23 and counting here. So the Bulldogs are going to have to defend against this big play.
They bring Luster over here. They should put 2 guys over here on this left side as Luster's wide left. Far quarterback gets ready for a snap. There's a snap. He rolls. He looks at the left. Throws across the midfield. Good catch. Across to about the 47-yard line. Pick up about 9. It'll be second.
It's going to be 4th and 5, Floyd. It's going to be the biggest 4th down Portageville looked at all year right here, folks. This is your ball game right here. Portageville holds. They got it.
4th and 8 for the Bulldogs. Farr gets ready, takes a snap. Here's a snap. Quarterback drops back. He throws. Incomplete. And that, folks, that will be the ball game as Portageville takes a knee here with 36 seconds.
You couldn't ask for much more, Floyd. He put the ball where he had to. He had to get it up over the defenders. The receiver done his best to make a play.
He had a chance on that ball,
He did.
Mike.
He did. He was well defended. The ball was thrown where it needed to be, maybe just a touch high, but nonetheless they got it done. The Bulldogs just got to take a knee. And Floyd, with 36 seconds here, I'm going to do something a little bit out of the ordinary. And if anybody's got a problem with this, I apologize, but I would like to dedicate this game tonight to the recovery of Bub Lance. Bub, if you get to see this, buddy, we're going to dedicate this Bulldog victory on homecoming night. We're taking absolutely nothing away from this Bulldog team. But you're a part of this program, buddy, and we wish you a speedy recovery. We hope you're doing well, and this one's dedicated to you, my man.
Portageville takes a knee. 13 seconds left here on this clock. Like I say, they're not going to have to run another play, so they just got to stay back on the
there we go, Floyd.
So Portageville going to win it here at homecoming, 18-12 over the Hayti Indians. Not the best game that you would want to see, Mike, but it.
Well, Floyd, the Bulldogs just needed a victory. I mean, in a big way, and they got one. Like you say, it wasn't the prettiest of ball games, and I know Coach Bullock, he'll savor this thing till about he has time to get in his car and get ready to go home, and he'll be figuring out what they're going to do next week, where I think they go up to Scott City. But you know, good hard-fought ball game. You know. Hats off to all of them. The defense stood up. Group effort tonight. Proud of you guys.
Well, like I say, Portageville fought hard. Hayti fought hard. You know, just turnovers on both sides. Stayed a close game. Like I say, just Portageville come out on top tonight.
Yeah. Well, Portageville capitalized on the turnovers where Hayti wasn't able to capitalize on the turnovers. Portageville showed some good discipline, showed a little more fire than they have in the last 3 weeks, and but they got what they were after tonight, in desperate need of a win, and they got it. And it's got to be sweet for them. You always want to win, but you especially want to win on homecoming, and you know, in front of a big crowd and a lot of happy folks. And we're proud for these Bulldogs as the fans are going to flood out on the field and enjoy this one.